Hey, welcome back to episode 2.
Fast. Damn! Air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
Of the Master Chief Collection.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me?
Combat Evolved.
At last. Are you alright? Can you move?
Yeah, I'm fine.
The impact.
Everyone else is dead, and I did say they probably weren't going to survive. Now, as I've said before,
I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach.
I
recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. I'm reading
Everyone
all
did.
sorts of types of flora. The ring's ecosystem is incredibly sophisticated.
So yeah, I don't remember where all the skulls are on this game.
Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
I'm not 100% sure I've ever actually found all of the skulls. I'm sure there's walkthroughs for them. And if I do happen to remember where one is, I will pick it up. I'm sure there is supposed to be one around here though. I just don't remember where. Maybe down there. It does look like the perfect place to hide a skull. Hey, buddy. Oh no. It looks like they're scouting, their recon party is all dead. Wonder how that happened. At least I've got grenades now. What are you up to, Smittens? Just chilling out. I'm not going to bother trying to take out the Banshees. I mean, I probably could in this mode. It's a shame it doesn't have like Halo. What is it, Halo 3 that they added hijacking? Oh, that'd be so fucking great. Magnum is an overpowered piece of shit I love. Yeah. Come here. Okay. Oh, I might actually be able to keep the Marines alive this time. Last time they died before I even got to them. Again, legendary.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
I was able to keep them alive on the Xbox on legendary. Well, at least some of them anyway. Hey, birdie. Oh. Oh, saw me. At least in this mode, they actually fucking defend themselves quite well. Where's Johnson? He's supposed to be talking to me right now. Johnson. Johnson. You're not Johnson.
Mark 5.
Yes, Mark 5. You're not Johnson. You're not Johnson.
I thought we were in real trouble. It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this.
Oh, there you are.
Called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here.
Yeah, what was it? Sergeant Johnson was the first to fucking die on the legendary run. I'm just like, well, I guess this playthrough's not canon. Where'd he go? Come here. Come here.
Look sharp. Covenant dropship on approach.
Oh, no.
I could use some help over here.
But you're not over there. You are not over there. I am. Alright, one more set.
Kick ass! It can't be all.
I am.
Oh, yeah!
There's that one coming in. Should be over here.
Uh-oh, another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us.
Yeah, they're not doing a very good job of it, because I can see it. Whee! Oh, I should probably go grab the health pack. Yeah, I'll be fine without me. Another jackal. Oh, there's another one, right? Come here. Go. Fuck no.
This is Pelican Echo 419. Anybody reading me?
Oh, they must have taken care of the ones on the other side.
Personnel respond.
Alright, well.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Hammer?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie.
And everybody lives. Everybody
Need
leaves.
transportation to the command shuttle.
I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them. Hammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Roger, Cortana.
Oh, I'm going for a little drive, but yeah, sure.
Okay,
Save some
Charlie
soldiers.
Team Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell.
See?
Roger, Hammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
My bad.
Affirmative. Echo 419
Forgot how to drive.
on station. Hammer,
Meep, 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 meep.
Showtime!
Right. There we go. Oh, yeah. I was out there pulling the trigger going, why isn't it fucking moving? So, yeah. Again, on Legendary, that took me about, I want to say 40 minutes to get through that area.
I've hacked into the Covenant.
And again, there was a hell of a lot more elites, and most of them were zealots.
We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Alright. Don't mind me, Gunny.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread. All preparations are complete for my installation. In accordance with the final dictum of the Ecumene Council, I have released myself of all remaining connections to my former station. This was not difficult. What was could never be again. We had seen to that quite thoroughly. Prior to my final journey through the Great Portal, a gathering of my fellow monitors was convened upon the Lightworkers Crash to distribute the final index collection. It was most unusual to have this vessel of rebirth play host to such an event. Even though Lightworker ships were the only ones still allowed slip-space formations. Lightworkers were responsible for getting us to our places on the active facilities of the array. While all of this was in accordance with the plan, one entirely unsatisfactory breakdown remained. We had no contact with the domain. The history of all Forerunners was now lost to us. We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events that led to this point. But without that record, would future civilizations know anything about us? Or only of our weapons? My fellow monitor, 049 Abject Testament, had only one comment on this before we went our separate ways.
We deserve to be forgotten.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But now, the portal opens, and through it, the familiar shape awaits. Halo. Home.
I actually quite liked the call it the idea of the Forerunners before 343 got their hands on them. Because the idea of the Forerunners being human or a derivative of humans was kind of a cool idea. What I didn't like was when they were made to be sort of like more beastly. And in fact, the design they get in Halo 4 and 5, I don't know. I really don't like it because it doesn't fit their personality. It's far too aggressive. There's a far too aggressive look to them. See, what I thought would have been a cool approach to it would be like, considering there's this law set up that ancient human there was a war between ancient humans and the Forerunners. What I think would be cool is kind of like a history repeating kind of thing, because at this point in time, when the Covenant attacks, in terms of the lore of the Halo universe, when the Covenant attacks, the Spartans weren't designed to take care of the Covenant. The Spartans were designed to put down rebellions in the colonies, because there was
traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell.
yeah
If we
the
can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
the Covenant had the outer colonies had basically started to a rebellion to sort of splinter away from Earth, and so that's what the Spartans had been designed for, to basically put down these rebellions in the outer colonies, who hated Earth, they hated the UNSC. And I think it had been cool. It had been an interesting approach had they made it so that that was something that had happened between humans and the Forerunners in the past,
Survivors detected.
and that's what sort of led to it,
Concealed in those
where the
rocks.
Forerunners end up being like a techno sort of going their own way. They win the rebellion.
I'm not sticking around to get killed.
Yeah, they end up winning the rebellion, splintering away from Earth, and then and then sort of like they start genetically manipulating themselves to sort of better suit the planets that they're on. They start terraforming. They focus on technology, and so like they're still technically like human-like. Yeah, they're still technically humans in a way, but you know, they've sort of semi-evolved themselves or whatever. And then that'd be cool. And so like maybe they're in their isolation, they become sort of like more yeah, in their isolation they become more pacifistic. And then that leads to like another war. It's the same as like, I mean, one of the things is like they come across, what is it, a planet. Oh dear, my poor gunner. Yeah, they could come across I know in what you would call it, the law, that the Forerunners, they protect the planet with like the sleeping god or whatever it's called.
It's him.
I can hear one. There you are. Yeah, and again, like maybe that could lead to like them having getting a big boost in technology. Oh, damn it! Fucking die. Yeah, that could lead to them getting an advancement in technology and whatnot. Like there's a couple of ways they could have gone with it, but I still think like having them as humans would be great. I kind of it.
419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have survivors and need immediate dust-off.
Roger, Cortana. On my way. I've
Yeah.
spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near the cliff edge, and another near the head of the river. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Yeah, I think it would have made more sense had they been, you know. You coming with me, Sonny?
Showtime.
Yeah, it made more sense if they were human, that they're taking on the mantle, that they're sort of like recognized as the inheritors, all of that stuff. Especially as like these humans would be like second generation, the ones who were punished by being, you know, de-evolved and left with nothing. I think that's just what I think anyway. And sort of like in said respect, it would end up making more sense.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Yeah, in that respect, it made the whole storyline with the with what's his face from 5, who's all like, "Let's go kill all humans." So it's that makes less sense when you think about it. It makes very little sense in respects to like them being a different species and just being like, oh well, you know, I'm angry that the humans got to hold the mantle. They should never held it. We should be blah 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 blah. Whereas it does make a lot more sense if you think about it in terms of like he's still pissed. Like maybe they're genetically manipulated so that they have massively extended lifespans, so they're living for 10,000, a million years, kind of thing. Well, as I said, it then ends up making way more sense they'd still be pissed and be like, well, no, fuck them. You know, they're the humans that persecuted us, kind of thing. You know, that's that animosity of ancient things, even though the humans now wouldn't be the same humans.
Foehammer's on station and ready for another pickup. Affirmative, Foehammer. We're ready for dust-off. Approach when ready. We're going to look for the last lifeboat, Echo 419. Good luck.
I don't know, I'm just spitballing, so to speak, but don't you think that that'd make more sense to the story than what 343 came up with?
Warning. I picked up reports that the Covenant has located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew. Let's hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
Is the final lifeboat over here somewhere? I don't remember. I don't think I've got to go there. I think I've got to go somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's why there were enemies here. Like, I've got to go over here. Maybe. I went through there. Oh. Oh. Wow, really? Really? Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't touch the fucking sniper rifle.
The last lifeboat is near the cliff edge.
We're doing Smittens. Ah, see? Over there. I don't trust you, little cat.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Maybe they did. You gonna actually shoot at them? Okay, well. Get out of my way. Oh! Really? Oh, damn it. Oh, fuck off. No! Oh, bugger.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
Maybe they did. We'll find out. sake. Yeah, he should be able to handle a couple of grunts. If he can't, really he shouldn't be in the armed forces then.
Search the interior of those structures before we leave.
Oh, there are a bunch of them. Oh, 2 bullets left.
Call for an evac.
Roger that.
Off. Should only be grunts left. Oh yeah.
Secure the area before the dropship arrives.
That's the last of them. Roger
Cool.
that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin.
Okay, well. Let me go get my warhog. $117 rounds. Does that include the ones in the chamber?
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
Give me a sec. Let's not leave hardware and men behind.
We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue